Hello, friends. Today we will learn about a spiritual life is a life of service. In the book Meditation and Spiritual Life by Swami Yatishwarananda, we have already discussed the 7 steps of yoga. What is the eighth step? According to Patanjali, the eighth step is Samadhi, in which you realize the Paramatma, the source of supreme spiritual bliss. Sri Ramakrishna speaks about 3 types of ananda or happiness. The first one is Vishyananda, the happiness that comes to us through the contact of the senses with the sense object. The second is Bhajanananda, the joy that comes to us through bhajana, literally worship, through japa, through dhyana, and then comes finally Brahmananda, the supreme bliss that occurs from the realization of the infinite spirit in samadhi. Brahmananda is difficult to get. It is the culmination of a hard struggle and attaining of divine grace. But even before we get that, we can enjoy the bliss of worship. In spiritual life, let us have as much bhajanananda as we can. It is within the reach of all of us. The ananda that comes to us through japa, through dhyana, on the blissful form of the Lord, let us share this joy with our fellow spiritual seekers. That is why when devotees with such a spiritual outlook get together, they repeat the Lord's name, signs his glory, at least for the time being they forget to trouble of the world. The mind is transported to a higher plane, something of the ananda of the supreme being, something of the peace of supreme spirit comes into their soul. But as I said, one should not stop with that. Our great teachers used to tell us, as you advance you should also help others to advance. One who is illuminated alone can be the real teacher. But in order to be of service to others, one need not to be at the beginning fully illuminated. I may be a student of a senior class, and when teachers are lacking, I can teach one of the lower classes. I can be of service of those who are in lower class. Let us not wait for the fullest illumination. At every stage, it is possible for us to be of some service to our fellow beings. The religion that we learned at the feet of the great disciples of Bhagwan Sri Ramakrishna has taught us not to be egocentric but to be dedicated to the service of God dwelling in all. Some words of Swami Vivekananda always come to mind. First, let us be gods and then helps other to be gods. What did Swamiji means by this? Each one of us should lead his life in such a way that he not only attains spiritual realization and is freed from all bonds, but also is able to promote the welfares of others. In the innermost core of our being, we have to realize the Godhead, then we have to experience Him as manifest in all beings. Swamiji himself had the integral vision, and this realization of his the inspiration and basis of the various forms of services of the Ramakrishna movement: medical service, educational service, preaching, and publication. The ideal is to serve the divine in others. Just as we ourselves try to be free, we should also try to help others to be free. This is the integral path, the path of synthesis, which we are all trying to put into practice. It contains all the 4 yogas: karma, dhyana, bhakti, and jnana. The highest ideal, as Swami Vivekananda has said, is this: first let us ourselves be gods and then help others to be gods. If we advance to some extent, we can help others also to advance to some extent. That is how we have to put into practice. Swamiji is a great ideal to work for our own illumination and spiritual emancipation, and at the same time to render service to others. As we improve, we can also help others to improve in our own humble way. As we do our spiritual practice, as we progress in our spiritual path, let us try to be of service to others. This is the twofold way which will help us to attain inner purity, which will help us to attain divine presence, divine love, and the divine bliss. There is the great ideal before us, and let us proceed, each one in his own way, towards its attainment, step by step. Let us be sure of every inch of the ground. Thank you so much, my friends. Tomorrow we will learn about essentials of meditative life in chapter 19. Till then, namaskar.